This is why I and thousands upon thousands of other people out there have turned their backs on mainstream news media.
Are trying to find their footing, and it's quite embarrassing, actually. I mean, Gavin Newsom. I mean, have you seen what he's doing online? And it's like, just take a deep breath. Yeah. Don't try to turn the ship 180 degrees and one. They don't know what to do. I have a good idea. Instead of trying to school Donald Trump, talk into the camera about affordability. Talk about making groceries more affordable. Talk about what you're going to do for housing. Talk about what you're going to do for energy prices that continue to go up. We heard the congressman yesterday talk about energy prices skyrocketing in New Jersey. Don't try. As I've been saying, Donald Trump's not on the ballot in 26. He's not on the ballot in 28. Why try to drag Muhammad Ali in the ring when you got Chuck Wepner standing right in front of you? And Wepner's a bleeder. He's a bleeder. You want him. So why are you going, I'm going after Donald? No, you're not. You're not running against Donald Trump. Go after Tweedledee or Tweedledum. Chuck Wepner, a bleeder. Go after him. No disrespect to Chuck Wepner.
Yeah, all due respect, of course.
Joe Scarborough got all the smoke for how Gavin Newsom is tweeting, in which Gavin Newsom is pretty much mocking how Donald Trump tweets. But Joe Scarborough has no smoke for Donald Trump and how he tweets. Joe Scarborough got all the answers. You should talk about affordability, the high cost of groceries, and what you're going to do about that. Well, you know who talked about that? Kamala Harris talked about that. Kamala Harris talked about how she was going to tackle inflation, specifically high grocery prices. Yeah, she said that she was going to implement policy to reduce price gouging at the corporate level. And you know what happened? They didn't vote for her. Talk about housing. Yeah, Kamala Harris talked about a plan that she had for housing. She wanted to build 3 million new homes in this country. She wanted to provide first-time home buyers with a $25,000 first-time home buying grant. And you know what happened? They didn't vote for her. You're not running against Donald Trump. Donald Trump won't be on the 2026 ballot. Does Donald Trump know that? I'm sure Gavin Newsom knows that Donald Trump specifically is not on the ballot, but Republicans are. Republicans who kowtow to Donald Trump. Republicans who are not fulfilling their oath to this country, but are loyal to Donald Trump. They will be on the 2026 ballot. And if the majority of Republicans get into seats all across this country, they will continue to do what it is that Donald Trump wants them to do. So no, Donald Trump is not on the ballot in 2026. But the people who are loyal to him will be on the ballot in 2026. But you know that, Joe. You know how this works. You know that. Donald Trump won't be on the ballot in 2028. Does Donald Trump know that he won't be on the ballot in 2028? While all of the people who are around him are talking about Donald Trump running for a third term, every now and then Donald Trump likes to sneak in to his rambling and his rants about him possibly running for 2028. Him having merch that he's sending out to people that says Trump 2028. Does Donald Trump know he's not on the ballot in 2028? Joe Scarborough? This is why your ratings are in the trash. This is why people are turning away from mainstream news media. Y'all got all of the smoke for Democrats, but y'all ain't got nothing to say about these Republicans out here and what they are doing to destroy democracy. Joe Scarborough, you know better. You are a former Republican politician. You know how the game works. You are a puppet for Donald Trump. I still remember. I'm old enough to remember how you and your wife went dancing down to Mar-a-Lago after he won the election to bow down, to kiss the ring to Donald Trump. You, sir, are a puppet of Donald Trump's. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised or shocked to learn that you and Mika voted for Donald Trump.